Alright, Bill, as you can see, we have these bougainvilleas planted up, and I just used 2x4 construction, and we have 2x4s along the bottom because sometimes the wire will rot over time and raccoons or whatever could get in there. We had a cat get in there one time. You just push the thing. So I've put boards along the bottom multiple times. I think I took old concrete blocks that I picked up and dug down and buried concrete blocks because the chickens can dig and they can dig under that. So that's something that you want to think about if you could find some old concrete blocks somewhere. And then this has always been the best for us, is just a plain old gate latch, and this is just a plain old pipe with 90s, and they sell this at the store. They sell these pins that you can screw in, and you can make your own gate however you want to do that. Let's go inside. You can see our Mr. Thanksgiving. Hey Thanksgiving, how's it going, Mr. Thanksgiving? Doing all right? So you can see that we have this egg box that I picked up in Arkansas, painted it. Looks like they've been jumping up on here and broken the wood, so I need to fix that. And up at the top, I screwed in a pipe that gives them something different to sit on, and then they can sit on a 2x4. And you can see the plastic. It's just plastic sheathing that I put up here with some nails just to keep the rain off of them where they roost. And you can see down here on the base, you can see that there's a board, there's another board, and then this board where it's rotted out over time. And you can see they dig like crazy. You're going to have a rat problem probably if you get your chickens for any amount of time. You can see there's a rat hole right there where the rats have been coming in, and I put some poison there. Then you can see over here I put a water system in with a piece of pipe. It didn't work real great. I had to buy that little valve right there. That valve makes the pressure of the water go down so that these little cups work, so the chickens hit on it and the water comes out. I'm going to redesign it somehow. And then I built this little spot for the turkey because she can't get up here. She's too big, so she gets up here and she roosts at night. And then we have another gate, and you can see that it's broken, and you know where you could close that off. I just need to fix it, just haven't done it. And then our newest addition are all these quail, and so we have about 20 quail, and I made 2 pins coming in here. You can see that I just used regular gate latch, and I made 2 little pins for them. You can see they laid an egg today, so we get eggs from them all the time. And you can see their water system is nipples. And over here, in that thing right there, I just put a commode float, a regular commode float. And so the water comes down, and they click on it and get the water out of the nipples. And then over here, you can see that I used a piece of PVC pipe, and I fill this up when we go on vacation or whatever, so they have plenty to eat. And again, that's that. I used to have a fence right here. You can see the holes where I had the fence right here, so I could have 3 different pens, because sometimes chickens are mean. But all the chickens I have right now are pretty nice. And then over here, you can see I have a valve, and then the commode float is inside here. You can see down in there. And then low pressure for the nipples. That's that. And then over here we have our little building, and they never sit in it, so even when it's raining they're out in the water. But I use it. I did this chain on there for their automatic feeder that I fill up when we go on vacation. I normally don't fill that up because they'll just waste it. And then you can see here that I bought a little float thing connected to the water. I have another water hose bib right here because I didn't think those nipples, those little cups don't work that great, so I was afraid they weren't getting enough water in the summer. So then let me go back out real quick. You little sucker. So then come back around on this side of it. You can see that I have a water system right here, and I have a valve in the ground right here that I can turn off, and all that water goes off. and I can also adjust the pressure with that valve. And then you can see again, we got rats. I always have a rat trap out, and that's kind of fun to catch them. So there you go.